All right. Good morning, everyone. So I actually slept in all weekend. And by sleeping in, I mean slept until about 7, Saturday and Sunday, which is kind of a big deal for me. I'm usually up by 5 on the weekends, but I know my body was just exhausted from the previous week, so a bit tired waking up this morning at 4:30, but we're still here. It's Monday. We're still getting it. So let's go. Okay, so I'm trying something a little different this morning on my run. Normally, I would wear a running waist pack to keep like my phone, keys, wallet. I actually bought this running vest. I guess it's a vest if you will. Wasn't becoming a big fan at the waist. I just felt like after a while, no matter how many times I adjusted it, it just kept like falling. So I opted for the vest. So far, so good. I like it. I can actually pack more in it, but I don't make it too heavy that it's jeopardize my run. I can already feel the difference of weight. So it's a little heavier in the waistband, but so far I like it. If I need something, I need to zip, pull it out, get it. But yeah, so far I like it. Got 1 mile left in my morning run this morning. Let's get it. Okay, run done. I have to say, I do prefer this over the waist pack. The only thing that I have to say is I have to get used to the weight. It is bouncing back here. That I'm not used to. It's definitely heavier than the waist pack, so adding weight on the run, I could definitely do it this morning. I thought something was off until I realized it's the best, but it's okay. It's okay, we adjust. Overall, I recommend this. I like it, and I'm keep using it. Now, breakfast time. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Just got back from the Pearl. Went to the Pullman Market. Got me some sourdough bread. Can't move off sourdough. But I wanted to take this time to discuss the namesake of the video. The other day, I was just doom scrolling on my TikTok, Instagram Reels, whichever one of those. They all blend at this point. And I came across a video of Gary Vee. He was on a podcast. And I'm totally paraphrasing everything he said, but in that video, he was talking about how a lot of people are scared to talk about what they suck at. Thought that was an interesting take, but essentially what he was getting at is a lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable online because it's deemed as a weakness, if you will. So that's what I wanted to talk about today in this video, was what I think I suck at. And maybe if you're watching this video, you don't think so, but I'm just speaking from what I feel, internally. The one thing I feel that I suck at is I think I suck at selling, which is weird because I think back to all of the organizations that I've ever worked for. When you combine the amount of years that they've been in the game, if you will, and I'm just doing the math in my head, but together it's about 300 years worth that these businesses have been in the game. And when I was working for those businesses, it was easy to sell. I had to ask myself, why was it easier for me to sell something, a brand, a business that wasn't mine? And I thought long and hard about it. And I don't want this to come off as like I didn't care, because at the time, like, I cared working for those organizations. But what I mean to say is I didn't have any skin in the game because they weren't mine. This, however, Monster, when I really think about how long I've been doing this and the way that I want to do it, it's only been around for about a year. Um, and again, think back to the other businesses combined almost 300 years together. I've only been at it for about a year. Um, so it's new, it's brand new. And as I'm going, I'm still figuring out who and what I want Monster to be, how I want to sell it, how I want to sell it to you all. And I think that's the biggest difference is I care. I clearly I care about this. Um, but I'm still trying to figure out how to sell it to y'all. And again, I don't want that to come across as, well, he just wants to sell and make money. Like anybody who's in business, yes, you're in business to make money, absolutely. But I also want you to care about the brand that I'm building on top of the product, the quality of the product, if you will. And so that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm having a hard time selling it because it's so brand new and it's not an established brand like you see all these other brands, these other big name brands. So that's the part that's hard. That's the part where if I had to sit here, if somebody asked me right now, what do you think you're not good at? I'm gonna say it's the selling, because it's something brand new that I'm building to sell, and it's hard to convince somebody on what this is because it's never Monster has never existed before. So how do you sell something that's never existed before? So that's where I'm struggling right now in terms of how to build this out. But I'm here, I'm doing it. It's another reason why I'm creating these videos. I want you to be able to see how I'm building the brand for the future. So if you've made it this far along, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have bought any of my product, I appreciate you. And I'm working on more things to come. Even if you've just on my other socials just liked or commented on anything, that I appreciate in itself. So again, thank you. So that selling is the thing I feel like I suck at, or maybe right now I feel like is my not my strong suit. I don't want to say my weakness, but it's just not my strong suit right now. But I'm working on fixing that. So yeah, if you are watching this and you're new to the whole Monster brand, I encourage you to follow me on social media. If you look at the bio down below, you can see a link to my website. Check it out. If you feel encouraged to support, go buy one of my headbands. Those headbands, once I sell out of those will be my investment into future products. So the more I sell, the more I can invest into the business. So again, thank you. And as always, face your monsters. Let's go.